crazy when he called him that shit. Hey, yo, but we starting right now, though. Welcome back. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Yo.
Nope.
Got King J in the building. We got Ness Quick in the building. How you guys been, man? It's been a minute.
Thanks, man. It's been
Looking a
10
little
years,
cold out.
man.
It's looking a little cold out there, man.
Yeah, man. Getting real icy out here. You know what I'm saying? Icy in New
Real.
York, man.
I ain't feeling
Yo,
it.
You ain't
you know
feeling
who
it?
looking real? You know who looking real icy?
Shit.
You know who looking real icy right now? Well, he ain't even Ice Trey no more. He's Dice Trey. You know what I'm saying? That's Dice Trey, man. Yo, was that disrespectful that he did to the Knicks? Let's just talk about that NBA Cup game. Was that disrespectful?
Yeah, that was disrespectful, man.
That was disrespectful?
That was disrespectful, especially with him and the Knicks history. Yeah, man, he got it in for New York.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, what you think, Ness? That was disrespectful, man.
Yeah, man. If you don't want him doing nothing crazy, win the game.
You know what? That's what Brunson said. So
That's what
kudos to
Brunson said.
Brunson for saying that.
Yeah,
But yo, let's
kudos
take
to
a look at
Brunson, man.
let's take a look at what Dice Trade did at the end of that game, man. Cause that, I mean, come on, man. That was crazy for him to even just do some shit like that. I mean, last time, last time, he bowed down to the Knicks. Then the other time he wiped his foot on the Knicks logo. Now he rolling dice. My man said, and then he did it twice because he went on his knees. He said, then he picked up the dice, blew the dice again. And I say, yo, this guy here, look at this right here. Look at this right here.
What do you think? Safe?
Why dribbling the ball? Yo, threw the dice back down.
Viva Las Vegas!
Love it.
That was crazy. Was that disrespectful or not?
Yeah, man.
Disrespectful, but much deserved.
Ooh,
You know what I'm saying?
why
They
was that
always,
much served?
How was that much
they,
deserved?
they always keep saying fuck Trey Young, man. I would have did something worse. I would have stomped on the logo. I would have been dancing on the logo. I would have been doing a whole bunch of dances on it, man. That's how it is, man. That's just how they treat him. They treat him like a villain, so you gotta act like one.
Yo, that's disrespectful. So what you think about the Hawks in the next NBA Cups series? Well, not series, but it's a one game elimination. But against the Bucks, I'm going for the Hawks in that game, man. Who you going for? Ah, 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 ah.
Yeah, I got roll with my boy Shaq. Son. What was Shaq rooting for Ice Trey? No, my bad. Dice Trey. We're gonna root for Dice Trey, but
Yeah, his name is Dice Trey.
yeah, we're gonna root for Dice Trey.
Yeah, I'm going
I
for
never
Dice
been a
Trey.
fan of Giannis and them anyway.
Oh, you was never a fan of Dame?
Nah, I like Dame. But I'm going with the Hawks, man. I never been a fan of the Bucks.
Yeah, I'm going with the Hawks with that, man. I think the Hawks. I mean, the Hawks. The
And
Hawks.
it's gonna be refreshing to see, you feel me, Trey Young win something important.
Yo, the Hawks. The Hawks beat Celtics. They beat the Cavs. They beat the Knicks. Eliminated the Knicks. I mean, they've been playing some real good teams and they beat the Lakers in overtime. They played good teams that you think teams supposed to be better than them, and they just found a way to beat those teams. Now, if they could just put it together against the weaker teams, they will have a better record than what they have now. I mean, come on, man. Trey Young is nice. Man, he had 20 point. I mean, he had a 20-point game and a 20 assist game in one game, and he did that twice this season. So that's crazy. You can't disrespect this dude, man.
Where
Dice
would you rank him in point guards
in the East or just overall?
overall?
He top 5.
So what we got? We got Luca. We got
Yep.
Luca.
Steph,
We got
Shaw.
Steph, Ja. We got Fox.
Would you take him over Fox? I think.
You know what? You know what?
Right now, yeah.
Right now, yeah, I will take him over Fox because he took his team to the Eastern Conference Finals. Fox only made the playoff one time in his career.
Facts. Okay, would you take? Hold on. Hey, look right now. I gotta look at all the point guards because in my head I'm like, nah, I
I'll
got
take him.
Chris over.
I'm taking him over Chris Paul. The Chris Paul of now.
I ain't saying much. Kate Cunningham.
I take him over Jordan Poole.
Okay. But what about Kate Cunningham?
I take him over Kate Cunningham. Now,
Really?
yeah, I take him over Kate Cunningham, but it
It
is a talk. I mean, would you take him over LaMelo?
Yeah.
You take him over LaMelo?
Trey Young? Yeah, I'm taking Trey Young.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
I don't know, man.
But
That's
I ain't gonna lie
dicey right
though.
there.
The only thing is though, he's doing that on a bad team. I gotta see him do that on a good team. What LaMelo's doing.
But you know it's funny though, because Trey Young knocked him out of a play-in one year. Trey Young knocked LaMelo out of a play-in. Like I think matter of fact, the year that they went against the year that Miami went to the finals, they went against Boston in the first round. They went in a play-in, they knocked Charlotte Hornets out. I think they was like the 9th seed or something like that. So they knocked the Charlotte Hornets out. I think it was like that, or I think they was the 7th seed. Charlotte was the 8th seed or something like that. I think no, because they was the 8th seed that year. So I think they was like the 9th seed. But I know Trey Young knocked LaMelo out. So I know that. Y'all say y'all take him over Dame. I take him
season, yeah.
I take him over Halliburton.
Halliburton, yeah. Halliburton tries this season.
You take him over Brunson?
This season, yes.
Brunson, yeah, because Brunson
This season,
now
yes.
the spotlight with Cat. So he haven't had the same season he had last year.
But Brunson took a step back this season, though.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah.
Took a step back, so what's the name could, you know what I'm saying? Took a step back this season, so I take him. I say he top 10.
What about Kyrie?
Kyrie not a point guard though. That was before. That's when I definitely won't take him over to Kyrie. So I'm not taking him over Steph. I'm not taking him over Luca. Everybody else is a toss-up. Everybody else is a toss-up. Like, I don't know.
Oh, John Morant.
The kids love John Morant, but the thing is, he plays like a real point guard. remember I was telling you while we was off the air, I was telling you like, yo, if Trey Young could get like a power forward, or he could get somebody like an Amari Stoudemire, or like when Stockton had Malone and some shit like that. If he get like a player like that, because he don't need a wing player, he need a big.
Mm.
Imagine if he had like a Blake Griffin, like they was around the same age.
Yeah, that definitely would have been some.
That'd have been some crazy.
Yeah, that definitely would have been crazy. Definitely would have been crazy. How about Tyrese Maxey?
Hell yeah, I'll take him over Tyrese Maxey.
Okay.
Maxey don't get a lot of assists, man. Maxey just mad quick and he could score.
Yeah.
Trey Young could do both. He could score, he could give you 50, and he could give you 20 assists.
Respectfully, y'all disrespecting Shade right now by not having.
I forgot about. Nah, I'm not taking him over SGA.
We already said SGA. We've been saying SGA.
I'm not taking him over no SGA. Hell no. Hell no. So Luca, SGA, and Steph. I'm not. Hell no. If I'm a GM, hell no. Anybody else? It's chill. So let's stay on the East though. So what you think about what you think about the Knicks' performance this season? Like how they playing and shit.
Yeah, I feel like
Knicks,
with the. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
nah, you got a hole. You got it.
This guy. I feel like the Knicks. They're. I say they're playing. I say they're playing subpar. Not the best, not the worst. But I feel like. Well, this is the whole league kind of. They're driven into this shooting a whole bunch of threes, just like the whole bunch of the league is. And last night they shot 11 for 42. Big reason why they lost last night.
Yeah, but they did
And
say they are one of the best percentage shooting teams in the league, though.
they're one of the best percentage.
Yeah, percentage wise in 3 point. I'm about to look up their stat. I'm about to put it up right now. I'm about to look up their stats.
Field goal percentage, they're second in the league, but their threes, they're 11th. Three field goals for threes is wait. 3 point field goals. Oh, yeah, it's top for second. I
Yeah.
guess they just had an off night. They had a real off night. But based off what I was seeing from their schedule in December, they're playing subpar teams. They lost to Detroit and they lost to the Hawks in December. I feel like they're playing okay. I don't really put them. I don't put them above Boston and Cleveland. I don't really put them above Cleveland. It's still like top tier in the East. I don't feel like they'll go anywhere. I feel like they'll go second round. Might play against Cleveland. Maybe they'll beat Cleveland since they beat them last time, but who knows? I
So
feel
you don't
like
believe? So
everyone will put them.
you don't believe in Cleveland?
Not that much. I feel like they had a lot of hype on them, but I still feel I still need to see a little bit more. But I don't lie, Evan Mobley has been stepping up. So but I know he just got injured, so we'll see how that goes for him. But I feel, it's a toss up between Cleveland and the Knicks. If I had to pick out, I probably mm, if I had to go, I'm gonna go with New York, but like by a hair. By a hair. I'm going New York, but Boston's still the best team in the East. Ain't nobody messing with them, so I don't think New York is gonna do that much, do that great this season. Just because of Boston.
What you think, Jay?
And oh, is it there? Oh, he's
Yeah, I
gone.
Yeah,
feel like. Nah, I feel like the Knicks is gonna be good. I just feel like they got to get more, like chemistry with each other. I feel like they overhyped a couple of them trades though, like the British trade. I don't feel like that's coming to fruition like they thought it would. Feel me? Like Bridges was low key like like he was like a budding star. Like even going back to like Phoenix, not saying like he was gonna be a star, but like he was on that trajectory. Like I don't think like he not living up to it. That cat pickup was great for them. Feel me? I know some people don't like it, but he doing his thing on the Knicks.
I think it's doing better than what Randall was doing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
for sure. But I feel like the Knicks try to do what the Celtics did. They try to be top 5 heavy. That's why they ain't on them trades. Mikel and then Cat.
Yeah, but
They
the
top 5
difference,
heavy.
but see,
They
the
don't got no
difference with
passes.
the Celtics is they got lucky along the way, and they shoot mad fucking threes. They average about 53s per game. Boston, right? They got JT and JB. I think Pritchard is trying to make a case for six man of the year, and Porzingis just makes their team unbeatable because he's a big that can shoot middies. He could go in the post, shoot over people, and he could shoot the three. So it's like, yo, you gotta play 1-on-1. It's like you can't even double team nobody on the court. I mean, it's the same with the Knicks. Everybody's a threat. I think the person that you probably just be like, I'll let him shoot. It's probably Hart, but he's still a threat too because his rebounding. Um, I don't like they coach, man. I've been saying that. Like, I just don't. I don't like they coach for that team, bro. I just don't like. I think he's out. I think he's a little outdated. When I be watching the games, like he ain't got no action plays on the court. It's just straight pick and roll from the side. Everybody just standing in the corner doing nothing. And it's just like, yo, it's no play act, nothing going on. It's just, and his team is not even. Let me see, are they even top defense? No, they not. They not top defense. They're not
17th.
even. They're not even top fives in defense. Look, Orlando's number 1, OKC number 2, Rockets number 3, Minnesota number 4, Clippers. That's surprising. Number 5 with James Harden on the team. That's wow. That's crazy. Now look, I'm looking at the top 10. Well, the Knicks is top 10. They only allow 110 points per game. Orlando only allows 103 points per game. I mean, Jay, your Phoenix Suns is 20th in the league. Your Lakers is 21st in the league. The Warriors was number 1 at one point, but they 6th in the league in defense. Detroit is number 15. Remember, they was trash last year. I mean, we all know the worst team in the league, the Wizards. They the worst. They give up mad points.
Yeah.
Like it's so bad, I can't even. The thing is not even showing me how much points they be giving up. But it look like it says 100. They give up 123 points per game. That's wild. But I think the Knicks, it depends on the matchup who they play. Because if I look at their standings, let's say like if the season was to start, let me see, the playoffs was to start right now, the Knicks will be playing Miami. You think the Knicks could beat Miami? Like if the playoff was to start now, Knicks is number 4, Miami number 5. Because we know Orlando gonna start slipping soon. They done lost 2 players to the same injury, that oblique type of injury. You think the Knicks could beat the Heat?
I don't know why. I feel like that. You see how like with Trey Young, that Trey Young effect. They
Yeah.
might get that. They might get that Jimmy Butler effect too. They might get that Jimmy Butler effect. Might get cooked. I feel like they'll be all right, but man, how they lost to Trey Young yesterday, I feel like they might get haunted by Jimmy Butler. Jimmy Butler might just start going crazy on them. I want to be surprised.
I mean, just looking at this right here, look like. See, you got New York right here. You got Orlando. Three. I think Orlando goes slip because they lost their players. You know, I'm tired of the Bulls. I want Detroit to get that playing spot, at least play for something. But look at Philly. They 7-15, so they not. They won 2 straight games. They really not that bad. They could get in the playing spot.
For sure.
I think
But
Brooklyn goes. Brooklyn to go
Brooklyn's
slip
gonna
up.
drop.
Yeah, they're gonna drop.
They're gonna drop. They're gonna drop because they're talking about trading Cam Johnson, Dennis Schroeder. They're gonna rebuild. They're gonna rebuild. So even more. So I feel like they're gonna drop more. Fall into that 11, 12 spot.
All right, so let's just head to the West. Let's talk about that infamous game between the Rockets and the Warriors. The Rockets, they've been getting owned by the Warriors for years. Warriors done won 16 straight on them. 16 straight games on these guys. Last time the Rockets beat the Warriors before yesterday. Last time they beat them before yesterday was pre-COVID. That was the last time the Rockets beat the Warriors. Pre-COVID. So 16 straight games. But it was a strange game yesterday. Towards the end of the game, I think they should have never called a foul, but I want to hear what you guys think about that situation. Like they called a foul. Like so Ness, what you think about that situation with that Rockets and Warriors game?
If I'm not mistaken, I know Jalen Green had the ball on the floor, and then I think Kevin Looney down for the ball, I think, and like grabbed the ball. They was trying for the jump ball, but then they called a foul. I thought that was a horrible call.
Yeah, they called a foul on Kuminga.
It's Kuminga. I thought it was Looney. All right, so yeah.
No, but
So I thought
Looney,
that
I
was,
think Looney did. I think Looney was a part of that situation too, but I think he got up.
It was Peyton, Gary Payton.
Well, that was with the Fred VanVleet situation.
Yeah. And
They should have
then
called a foul on Fred VanVleet.
That's a fact. That's who they really should have called the foul on. But they shouldn't have called the foul. They shouldn't have called the foul, period. Really. That play happens all the time in the NBA. Niggas don't call fouls on that. Niggas fighting for the ball. If niggas get the timeout, they give it to them. Other than that, how you gonna call a foul on that, bro?
I mean,
I think they let the Rockets get it easy with that. That's my personal opinion. The Warriors are supposed to be going to Vegas.
They should have been going to Vegas. That was wild.
I never even seen no shit like that. That's wild. That was OD.
I feel like.
Granted, it is a foul though. It is a foul, but niggas just don't. Referees don't call that in the game.
They should have never called that towards the end of the game. Like, why would you call that though? I don't think. I'm looking for that play right now. They should have never called that. That was stupid. Like I think they should just either call a timeout or call a jump ball. That's what they should have done.
I know you was happy because your Rockets got an easy one.
I mean, Shea always dogging them niggas. So like, ain't nothing
but
new.
that team is second in defensive rating, man.
Oh, the Rockets, right? I mean, OKC is number 3 in defensive rating. I mean, so all those teams is right there. It's just I know Orlando, they're gonna lose their thing. They're gonna slip. But I'm gonna just put it up and see. And this is what
it wouldn't have been reversed.
This is what he had to say.
For the ensuing play.
You obviously blew a 6-1 lead in the final 77. Like, that was, obviously the punctuation.
It's our fault.
Yeah,
We didn't score. We had a turnover on the pass from Draymond to JK. We had done a great job taking care of the ball. After that first quarter and a half, that was a disaster. And Trey's got to make a good decision there. And he took a chance throwing it to JK. He's got to just get the ball back to Steph on that, and he knows he feels terrible in there. I could have done a better job getting us into something different. Try to free up Steph or JK. So we all take it. We all took part in this one.
You guys had 6 shot violations tonight. How much of that also
Wow.
really good defense? But how much was it defense versus you guys?
It was defense. Their defense was great. Pressured us all game. And I think 4 of them were in the first half, and we couldn't get free. And then we got control of the game in the second half, did a really good job of taking care of it and bouncing back and doing some nice things, but we didn't close, bottom line.
What was the difference in the third quarter? So you get the buddy going there.
Just took care of the ball, got organized.
Any benefit to not playing until Sunday?
Crazy ass question.
I'm not ready to answer that question. I'm pissed off. I wanted to go to Las Vegas. We wanted to win this cup.
I took it off too quickly. Hold on. Let me stop it again. I'm gonna play it again. Not that part.
Pissed off. I wanted to go to Las Vegas.
He said he was pissed off.
This cup.
Let me play that part again. This is the part I wanted to play. Put it back up there. This is the part I wanted to hear what he was saying right here.
We wanted to win this cup, and we aren't going because of a loose ball foul 80 feet from the basket with the game on the line. I've never seen anything like it in my life, and that was ridiculous. Thank you.
Nigga was tight. He was tight. He was tight. He said he was pissed off, but he's talking about that. I think he's right, man. I think you should have. You don't call something like that. You know what I'm saying? You really don't call something like that. It's either you call a jump ball or you let the team get the timeout. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least if they get the ball, because they down, Rockets down 1. It's 89-90. So if the Rockets call timeout, now they got to try to go down to the other floor and win the game. They don't win the game. Oh, tough luck. You lose, you get knocked out. Warriors go to the next round. They go to Vegas. But apparently, you call foul. Jalen Green hits 2. But you know what? The Warriors still had a chance to win the game. And Pajinski got a shot blocked. So it was like, yo, come on, man. I mean, they still had a chance.
He should be blamed. He should have put some blame on Gary Payton second, bro. Because Gary Payton should have just held on to the ball.
Oh, right.
Like,
he should have held on to the ball.
Call timeout too.
Well, I know with the new rules. See, I know back then, like early 2000s, 90s. So if the player jumped on the ball and it was like a loose ball, the player who jumps on the ball, they have to call timeout. Nobody else can call timeout. So now the rules has changed that if the player jumps on the ball and he doesn't have a chance to call timeout, the coach could run on the court and be like, timeout, 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 timeout. Other players on the court could do the same thing, signal timeout, 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 and they could grant you the timeout. But apparently, you're probably right about that because
I didn't get like why GP2 like I didn't get why he didn't just hold on to the ball to call timeout, like why he shoveled it like that. I thought like
it's kind of like what the Knicks did. It's kind of like what the Knicks did last year against Philly. When Maxey had the ball, same situation.
Oh yeah, that's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
And Maxey tried to pass the ball, and instead of he held on to the ball and somebody called timeout, Philly could have won that game, but they ended up losing. But I think you're right. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. I mean,
That was a wild ending, though.
that was a wild ending. But y'all think the Rockets is for real?
Nah.
I think they growing up low key. They not that same Rockets team that you could just run over.
Yeah, for sure. But
You can't look at them as they young. No, they growing up. Like they if you sleep on them, they could beat you. Can't sleep on them no more.
I think Ime doing a fantastic job over there. Because remember last year they won like 40, for about 41 to 42 games, and they missed the play. They missed the play in.
Yeah.
They missed the play in. So I think that was a sign right there. Like, yo, they not playing. And Jalen Green he was going crazy towards the end of the season last year. And then I think they two best players is Green and Şengün. Şengün is nice, man. And Ime Udoka, he called out Şengün, told him about stop with all that European stuff and stop complaining to the refs. And I think Şengün took that personally. He took it to the Warriors last night.
Grant,
He had about 25 and 13.
Did I see that pass, Şengün?
Nah, I didn't see it. Nah.
That shit was nasty, bro. You couldn't even see it. Like, if you could pull it up, I don't know if you could pull it up, but
I would have to find that I would have to find that play.
It was like a no look. Draymond jumped thinking Şengün was gonna go up. And it was like a no look to Eason. Like, that shit was crazy. Nobody seen the pass. That was the crazy part.
Şengün is nice though, man. Like, people gotta put some respect on that man's name, man. He's nice.
Yeah, I mean, give it to Ness was on him from last year.
I was talking about him for like about 2 years. I was like, yo, this dude. I saw a couple of highlights of him, and I was like, yo, this dude is nice, yo. Like, this dude ain't gonna be a problem later on.
15 straight.
This the highlight for the game right here. So I'm gonna just put it up.
Including 8 straight here. Şengün takes it back, gets it to Jalen Green. Şengün, another offensive rebound working against Kuminga. Starting lineups, his rotations in general. As Kuminga, full head of steam, taking contact, and a chance on Green. That's been the other part of this lineup shuffle by Steve Kerr of late. Grant, they really want Kuminga to be a part of the starting line. He's getting downhill off the bounce, not something we're accustomed to seeing from him.
Another assistant game going boom.
Steve Kerr. Get some top of there. Beautiful corner pocket three. I asked him if you were a tough boss to work for. You didn't. Knowing Steve in true Steve Kerr fashion, just had nice things to say. This is Şengün, nice little reverse finish. Boy, but look at Peyton. Possession. They give themselves a chance and they can get their defense set up. This is Kuminga. Corner veteran experience that they brought in last year to try to help one of the youngest teams in the NBA. Şengün, beautiful turn. This is Smith. Boy, what a start for him. Smith, he's got 7 already for Houston in the last 10 games. 10 days ago, he shot the ball very well. And Kuminga, he's found a home in Steve Kerr's rotation this season. Boy, what a shot.
Speed this up, though. I'm gonna put it.
But look at Draymond rolling to the cup.
Şengün is nice though. But I think they got something. I think they got something going on here. The Rockets, and like I said, they number 2 in defensive rating. So everybody's laughing at this guy that got bounced off the Grizzlies 2 years ago.
Losing streak.
He may like shit like that.
That's a good fit for him now.
Yeah, but I feel like
this seems to be the calming influence in the table center for Houston. For the Warriors.
Say that again. I didn't hear you.
I said I feel like their second star, Jalen Green, got to elevate a little bit more for them to
Yeah,
really
he's a little
take it serious.
inconsistent. You know what I'm saying? He's
Yeah, yeah. Because yesterday he was 5 for 15. He had a bad game,
Yeah, 12 points.
so he showed me in the spotlight he might not be able to handle it. Sengun handled it well. It's just him. I mean, they could have lost that game yesterday.
yo man.
And
Yo,
what
Buddy Hill can shoot.
year now, right?
Who?
It's like Jalen Green's fourth year, right?
Yeah. Yo, Buddy Hill can shoot, bro.
Yeah. Philly ain't use him right last year.
Yeah, Philly didn't use him. They didn't use him at. Yeah, Nick Nurse. I don't know. I don't know what Nick Nurse was thinking. But you know what? Golden State picked him up, and they're like, "Yo, we got a new Klay Thompson. He just dark skinned. We got a new Klay Thompson. Like this dude's shooting better than Klay Thompson right now. I'm not gonna say he's better than Klay Thompson in shooting, but he's shooting better than Klay Thompson now. Look at this wide open shot from Curry. Come on, man, that's crazy. You just allow a guy to just do all that. I mean, I'm gonna stop it right there. But that play at the end was crazy. I think the Rockets is for real. So what about the Warriors? You think where you think the Warriors can end up this season? First round knockout, second round knockout, Western Conference Finals.
Second round knockout at best,
Yeah,
depending on who they play.
Second round. Yeah.
Second round at best. I'm gonna say first though, but
Unless
second
they
round
go
at best.
Butler.
You think they could get a Jimmy Butler? I mean, who you think they'll have to give up for a Butler though?
You got to give up a package. I don't know who that package is going to be. They got a couple of young pieces they can give up, but are they willing to give up? You feel me? Their future and all that for Butler, because Butler, he low key getting up there in age. He ain't no young. He like about to be like 34, 35.
Butler gotta be like, yeah, he gotta be around that age.
But you could give up. Wiggins is there. What's Pozinski or whatever his name is?
You'll give him up?
I wouldn't give up Kaminga. Would I give up Pozinski?
Yeah.
To get Butler? Yeah, I would.
I'm
Cause
not.
you could find another like he ain't like he ain't nothing special. You could find another.
Yeah, okay, Brzezinski, yeah, maybe, yeah. I'll give him up.
The only one that's not touchable for me is Kaminga.
But if you give up Brzezinski, you don't got no point guard.
That's that.
What about
Yeah, but when Steph got to go to the bench, he need rest.
Nah,
I mean,
well, to be honest, I don't think Jimmy Butler.
You know what though? You know what? I think you probably could because Draymond Green can run point.
Yeah, he could.
He like to bring the ball up, so he can run point.
Cause who on Miami? Who Miami backup point guard?
Terry Rozier.
Nah, isn't Rozier starting?
Nah, he come off the bench.
Oh, okay. So who? I think they got what's his name again on Miami? They got Heroes the point guard. So it's
the point guard,
it's Hero, Duncan Robinson.
They ain't giving
Butler.
up. I was about to say try to throw Miami backup point guard in that trade, but they ain't giving up Scary Terry. Not for not him and Butler.
Well, they traded for Scary Terry last year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, but like I said, Draymond can run that point though. So like, if Steph go to the bench, Draymond will run that. The problem is, you think Draymond would sit there, and if Butler don't get with the program, he go punch Butler in the face like he did with Jordan.
Nah, Butler not going for that.
I don't think he gonna punch homeboy in the face though.
Butler
But
not
yo,
going back. They gonna get that. They gonna get that on.
but speaking of back to the East, we speaking about Miami and shit. So Shams reported that I think what Butler requested it or something like that by the trade. It's verbatim. I think he said something like that. And I think Butler agent came out here and said Shams is the one who's lying. I don't know, Ness, if you could pull that up or something like that. I don't want to say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? But it was something like that.
Yeah, he basically just said that after Miami, he were looking for to trade Jimmy Butler. There was 4 teams he had in mind. I think it was the Suns.
Oh, okay, so it was about teams that he had. All right.
The
Yeah,
Suns don't
he
got
ain't
nothing to
requested
pack.
trade though. He
The
ain't
hell is
requested
Suns?
though. I think it was the Suns. I gotta look it up. I know it was the Suns.
Warriors,
Suns, Warriors.
Rockets.
It was the Rockets, yeah. I think the Mavericks too. I think.
I ain't gonna lie, he'll look good on the Rockets.
Yeah, because the Rockets play defense.
If you throw a couple of young pieces in there, feel me? Jalen Green and Shangoon is untouchable. Everybody else up for grabs. Of course, Van Fleet, you can't trade him because that's your
So
number.
so would you take Dylan Brooks out of there?
Yeah, yeah. Because Butler probably got to play the 3 anyway.
Yeah, I think I would have. Yeah, I would have him play the 3.
He probably got to play the 3
Yeah, but
anyway. So
he can't come. But he can't come in there making it seem like, yeah, I'm the man. This my team. I'm number one. You can't come in there talking about you number one right now. You're the older players. You should just be the vet and teach these players how to win in the playoffs. You could be the go-to guy now, but we know who the guy later on. It's Jalen Green and Shangoon's team right now.
Udoka not going for that though.
You know it's crazy because Udoka he won a championship when he played with the Spurs. So he know about championship wins. But you think Shams, I don't know, I mean, because they saying Shams is lying and stuff like that. I never heard anybody say, yo, Woj be lying about shit like this. Like you ever heard somebody say Woj be lying?
Nah.
No.
I ain't never heard Woj Janowski. I never heard nobody say, yeah, Woj is lying. Like he not telling the truth. Like something going on with Shams. I don't know what he doing, but he must be doing something wrong right there and shit like that. But so y'all think so what teams you think he possibly could end up with though? I
Between
say
those 4 teams,
yeah, I say the Rockets.
I feel like the
I do.
Rockets got the best to offer. Damn sure not going to the Suns.
Suns
Yeah,
don't
so
got
they got shit.
The Suns is stuck. Even though that's my team,
Yeah.
they stuck.
Well, I
They
heard, I
don't
heard,
got
I
nothing to
heard,
trade.
I heard the Suns are disinterested in that trade anyway. I heard they want to keep their big 3, but let's just say even if they were
What?
yeah, that's what I saw on the internet.
So they want a big 4?
No, I said no. I said they're interested. They're still interested in their big 3, like Bradley Beal.
Oh, they're interested in the big 3. Okay.
Yeah, like they don't want to add Jimmy Butler. They want to keep their big 3. But even if they were like, let's just say if they wanted to trade Jimmy Butler, it's like, do Jimmy Butler want to go to Miami? Probably not. Because Bradley Beal, the only 2 players that got no trade clause is Bradley Beal and LeBron James. So the power's in their court if they want to get traded.
Yo, you think the Lakers should try to see if they could go after him?
That would be good for the Lakers. They got the pieces to trade.
No, we don't. Don't got nobody.
You got Reeves.
They don't want no Reeves.
Or they can't trade they can't trade the rookie.
Oh,
You can't
yeah.
trade no rookies
Nah,
right now. Yeah, the rookies. Yeah, you can't trade the rookies. They stuck there.
Wait,
So
why you don't think that people want Reeves? Reeves is nice.
yeah,
I
Reeves is
said Miami wouldn't want him. There ain't no point for Miami to want him. He don't play their system. Supposed to be defense. He don't play no defense.
You got Reeves. You got D'Lo.
They don't
So
want
what
no
about
damn deal.
so what about Hachimura?
Hachimura.
I'll trade him. I'll trade all of them, but I don't think Miami would on him. That's just my honest opinion.
And they all young, except D'Lo.
Yeah, D'Lo not young.
You know what? I think I let D'Lo go. Remember,
Nobody wants him.
he picked up that option, and I know they want to come off
Phoenix, you need a point guard. You need a point guard in Phoenix.
They got Gabe. They got
back-
Gabe Vincent over there with LA. We know they're not gonna take him back. Hell no. Nah.
Yeah.
But moving along though, so let's talk about like the top 5 teams in the East. Like yo, grade y'all, like what's your grade for those teams right there? Top 5 teams. I'm about to let me see if I can get to that. I name I know it's the Cavs, Boston. I know it's Cavs, Boston, Orlando, Knicks, and Miami. What's your grade for like those 5 teams right there?
Boston an A+. I'll give them an A+. Cavs an A. I'll give Orlando. You gotta give them an A. The Knicks, I give them a B to a B+. Who's the other team? Miami.
Miami, yeah.
Miami, a B. I give them a B.
They on a 4-game winning. They on a 4-game winning streak. Winners of their last 10, they 7-3. In their last 10.
I'll give them a B. I'll stick with it. Cause I thought Milwaukee would be better, but I'll give them a B. I'll give them a B+.
I mean, Milwaukee is a half game behind them.
Yeah.
For that 5th seed.
I give them a B. Who was the other team? Did I rate all of them?
Yeah, you rate them. Yeah, you rate them. Yeah, you rate them.
Yeah, all of them. Yeah.
What'd you think, Jay? Would you think like 1 through 5? What ratings you giving them dudes?
I think
Cleveland, Boston, Orlando, Knicks, Miami.
I think Ness is sleeping on Cleveland. I'm giving Cleveland an A+.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Giving Boston an A+. I'm giving.
I gave them an A, man. An A is good enough.
Bro, they've been killing all season, bro. We about a quarter in.
Hey,
yeah, they got the best record. They got the best record in the league, 21-4.
Hey man. So as they saw them Celtics, they got their ass kicked. I don't hear that shit.
That's crazy. They got beat by the Celtics, Hawks twice, and somebody else.
I'm giving Cavs an A+, Celtics an A+.
What about Orlando?
I give Orlando. I'll give them an A.
You gotta give them an A.
I'll give them an A. Orlando been looking good. The Knicks lately, because of how they been looking lately, because I feel like they just was like on a little win streak, right? If I'm not mistaken. Right? What they was like going like a 4-game win streak recently?
Oh, the Knicks?
Yeah.
Yeah, before that, yeah, because right now it's saying that they on a 1-game losing streak. Because these games will still count to their record, except for the championship game. Championship game don't count for your record. That's the only game that don't count.
No, they was on No, they only won one game and then they lost to Atlanta. They was on a 4-game winning streak. Then they lost to the Pistons. Then they beat the Raptors and then they lost to Atlanta.
Damn. I gotta get them a C. Niggas lost to the Pistons.
Yeah, they're
Damn.
moving. All right, my fault. Go ahead.
I'm gonna get them a B.
Oh, Miami? Or the
No,
Knicks?
I'm gonna get the Knicks a B. I'm gonna get them benefit of the doubt.
And then Miami is your last team.
Miami, I'll get them a C.
They're on a 4-game winning streak right now.
I'll get them a C. Because they 15-10. Wait, are they 15?
Actually, they 13-10.
They 13-10. Yeah, I'm gonna get them a C.
I mean, they 7-3 in they last 10. So, I mean, they 3-1 in their division. In the conference, they 9-7. They just horrible on the road. They 4-6, and at home they 8-4.
Mm.
So they just playing bad. They playing bad on the road.
Yo, as I'm looking at these records, the East is really light, man. They light in the tank.
Yeah, I mean, because like
You take
after
a
the
lot.
Hawks, which is number 7, everybody else is under 500.
Even the Hawks is the Hawks.
The Hawks is 14-12, so they 2 games over. Brooklyn Nets is 4 games under. Indiana 5 games under. Bulls same record, 5 games under. Pistons same record, almost the same record. They 6 games under. Philly 7-15. Hornets 7-17. Toronto 7-19. And the Wizards just super horrible. They 3-19. I mean, they 1-9 in their last 10. The last team they beat was the Nuggets. They 2-12 in the conference. In their own division, they 2-3. They 2-9 at home and 1-9 on the road. This is, oh my gosh, this is.
Granted, I think the Hawks is gonna be better. I think they're gonna end with a better record than the Heat when it's all said and done.
I mean, but right now, if the playoffs was to start, they in the play-in position. They'll play the Nets. They could beat the Nets. So they get that 7th seed. But if they get that 7th seed, if the playoffs was to start today, they'll play Boston.
Yeah,
Boston
get packed
too.
up quick.
I think they could get Boston at least take them to 6. I think Boston could take them to 6. And then on the West, right? You could grade your teams. You got Oklahoma, Houston, Memphis, Dallas, and Golden State.
The top 5 teams.
Those are the top 5 teams in the West. OKC, Houston, Memphis, Dallas, and Golden State.
You're looking good right now, Kev. You both of your teams on top, man.
Man, my team is the Rockets, man. Ain't no both of the teams. I'll be joking with the Rockets. I'm not no Rockets fan.
What's I be joking with the Rockets?
I'm not no Rockets.
You know it's on video now, right?
I know. I know it's on video.
All right, man. Just,
Might as well say you're not an OKC fan too.
I'm OKC. I'm an OKC fan this year. Okay, this year.
Okay.
Next year it might be the Rockets. I like what's going on over there. I've been talking about Şengün and Jalen Green for a minute, but
I give me.
Yeah.
All right. OKC. Well, shit. Clearly A+. Houston, you gotta give them a A+ because shit. Last season when they were playing the team,
they didn't even make the playoffs.
Right? They didn't even make
the Rockets
last year. Yeah, they wasn't playing the team last year.
Right? Nah, they were done. Nah, the Warriors knocked them out of the play-in.
Yeah, so they wasn't playing team. So
nah, they wasn't.
Had that Warriors come out to play shit, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, A+. Memphis, not surprising. So
17-8.
Not surprising. I actually thought
they 3-game winning streak. I mean, they tied with the Rockets for the number 2 seed. So
I give them a A+. Dallas, I give them a A. Golden State, get them
They've
an
been
A.
slipping.
They've been slipping, but I give them an A because, to be honest, I thought they'll be like 9 or 10, but they're 5. So I give them an A, and I know they're not included. I even give Clippers an A because 14 and 11. I thought them boys would be ass. But James Harden,
Yeah, that's true. That's true. 14 and 11. They only one game behind Golden State for the fifth.
yeah. So I gotta give James Harden, Norman Powell, Zubac, them boys, their respects, especially James Harden. He's been leading that team. I gotta give him his just dues.
Don't forget about my son Kevin Porter.
Oh Lord.
Oh my God. Yeah. Shout out to him, man, because he's back. For
got a second chance.
we got a second chance for that situation that happened with him and that WNBA player. So
Yeah.
that kudos to him for getting his second chance because he went overseas for that one lose stench.
Yeah.
Now he's back. What's your grade, Jay? You got Oklahoma, Houston, Memphis, Dallas. I don't know why they still call them Golden State, but they're San Francisco. So that's what they call them. That's what they play in San Fran.
I'm giving the Thunder an A plus.
That's right.
I'm giving the first. Granted,
That's
I'm giving the first 3 teams an A plus.
Okay, that's fine.
Golden
Okay, that's
State
fair.
and Grizzlies. I'm giving them A plus, especially from where Houston and Grizzlies was last year. Even though Ja was hurt, but they was on the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
The Mavs, I give the Mavs an A because they've been wilding lately. They've been tweaking. In Golden State, I give them a B plus.
Now,
Since Ness added on the Clippers, I'm gonna add on the Clippers. I give them a B too.
and last but not least, just pick 2 teams like the most disappointed teams so far. East and West, like the 2 disappointing teams, East and West. Who you think is like disappointing in the West and who you think is disappointing in the East? It's like the last one we're doing right here.
I really look at the West. Honestly.
Because we got the Nuggets at 7, we got the Lakers in 8, we got Minnesota in number 9, we got the Suns in 10, we got Sacramento in number 12. Pelicans is the worst.
To be honest, not to discredit my boys' Suns, but y'all niggas just unhealthy. So I wouldn't really say they're a disappointment. It's just y'all niggas is never healthy. Denver, the only disappointment I say with Denver is Jamal Murray bum-ass. That's the only disappointment I see in Denver. He's not being the second option that he used to be. I don't know if it's the injuries or whatever, but if I had to say, in the East is easily 76ers. Easily 76ers.
The most disappointing?
Yeah. Easily 76ers because one, let's do podcast P. Or do more podcasts than play on the court.
That's a fact. He played about maybe 11 games, but the podcast has been on like 16 to 17 times since the season started. That's why,
bro. They could have kept Tobias Harris for a minimum contract.
Yeah, exactly. He's doing more podcasts than playing on the court. That's crazy.
Right. Paying that man $200 million to be on a podcast.
I think I'll pick the 76ers to be the most disappointed team in the East too. Because like all these other teams, Detroit, Charlotte, Raptors, Wizards, you expect them to be down there, but with the talent that they got, And then you got McCain just, fingernail paint McCain. That's why I call him. He knocking down threes like crazy, but they started off the season kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? You got Embiid that wasn't there. You had Podcast P, he wasn't playing, so it was just Maxi by himself. Then Podcast P came back, they still couldn't win. Then Nick Nurse just found out that finger paint McCain, he's balling. You know what I'm saying? And then all of a sudden, Embiid comes back, and it's like they still can't get it together. But they on a 2-game winning streak. They 5-5 in their last 10. So, I mean, they creeping back up there. So I won't be surprised.
Ooh, I actually found my West most disappointing team. Wow, I actually found them.
Oh,
Your team from last year, the Sacramento Queens. That's the most. That's the most disappointing team in the West. How the hell are y'all 12 in the West? All that talent y'all got on that team, man.
yeah, but you know what though? They didn't make it to the playoffs last year anyway.
Nah, but they upgraded. They upgraded with DeMar.
I would say Minnesota for me in the West is disappointing. That's why I pick.
They gave up Cat, man. I would say yeah if they still had Cat, but
Randall's not no slouch. And DiVincenzo, what's up with him?
but come on, man. Cat better than Randall. We all know that. Cat is better than Randall. And he's clearly proving that in New York because Cat got a bigger role in New York than not what he ever had in Minnesota, but he has a way bigger role in New York now. He's looking like the number one option on the Knicks. So I feel like in Minnesota it was different. He was the number 2 option. So, but I feel like with Randall, you can't really expect him to do as much as Cat did because, yeah, he's a scorer, but he's not as, how can I say, he's not tall. He doesn't really have that much of an interior presence. Cat kind of does, but Cat don't really have one either. So, but I just feel like Cat is just overall better than him. So, I can't really say that Minnesota is really that much disappointing because one, like I said, it's a whole new team. It's a whole new team. Whole 2 new players. Dante's still trying to find his way in Minnesota. The dude was cooking in New York because he had a bigger role in New York, and then having him go to Minnesota and probably be the 7th, 8th man is just.
And he had chemistry.
That's just different. And he had chemistry with Josh Hart, Jalen Brunson,
the Nova Knicks.
The Nova Knicks, to go into a team that not really utilizing how you want to be utilized. The dude was a starter in New York. The dude was scoring 30 points as a starter in the playoffs, and then coming down to, all right, bro, you probably gonna play like 25 minutes, 20 minutes. So it's like it's. I feel like they still gotta gel with each other. So I really wouldn't consider them my most disappointing. That's my opinion. How about you, Jay?
My most disappointing East, I'm gonna go with y'all with the 76ers. Cause I ain't gonna lie, when they got PG, if y'all niggas go back, I said they was gonna be a top 4 team. Y'all niggas was laughing at me. Now I see why y'all niggas was laughing at me.
No, I ain't laughing at you. I said top 3.
Well, everybody else was like, nigga, you crazy. Some niggas injury prone. And y'all niggas right. You niggas 7 and 15. And in the West, look, man, I'm gonna go with my Phoenix, man.
Yeah, but they stay injured, so I agree with Ness.
They stay injured.
Y'all not healthy.
No, but they gotta stay. They gotta be being more ice baths. They gotta do something because I don't like that we in a 10th spot right now. This is crazy. So we started off 8-1 and fell off. We 12 and 11.
Yeah, 12 and 11 as well. But you know what? I got one more thing to mention. Yo, what y'all think about this situation with Pat Poose and and what's the name and what's the boxer chick? What's her name? Shields, Corinne Shields, the boxer. I don't want to say her name wrong, but yo, apparently, what's her name? She, they finding out text messages. It's a whole big thing, man. I don't know, but Corinne, you know who the boxer I'm talking about, Corinne Shields. She got championship belts as a boxer.
Mm-mm. I ain't want out of your game.
Yeah, man. You gotta look into that though, man. She apparently she's supposed to be messing with Pat Poose, and you know what's the name? His wife them find the text messages and stuff, and Shorty like, yo, when you get home, you were supposed to call me and all that, and let me know that you got home. Yo, it's a mess, bro.
Wait, Remy
It's
found text messages?
yeah,
I
that's
ain't heard about this story.
yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. I be hearing about these stories. I be out the loop, man. I don't be worried about all this stuff. That's like crazy. But apparently,
Man.
I mean, the girl that I don't want to say her name wrong, but she's a boxer, man. She got championship belt. She's one of the best female boxers out there. But apparently, that's who Pat Poose is kind of messing with. They get in the text messages talking about you supposed to call me when you get home, da da da, da, all types of nonsense, man. That shit man, it's a mess over there, man. I don't even want to. I don't know, bro. That shit is crazy. That's trust me, Ness. Go when you get a chance, y'all should go look it up and see that shit. That's crazy, man. It's a mess over there.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to look it up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
send it in the chat. Send it in the chat.
put it up. Put it in the chat.
Yeah, you can put it in the chat. I'll look into it.
I'm gonna go find it, man. But yeah, there's mad people talking about that, man. But apparently, because it has the girl is a boxer, so she's part of sports. She's one of the best female boxers out there, man. I think her name is Corinne or Corinne Shields or something like that. I don't want to say her name wrong, man, but I know she's out there. She's nice, but it's a big mess going on out there. But that's it for the show.
Breaking news: Bronny James is
Breaking
dropping 30
news.
points. Bronny James, 30
But
points in the G League.
we covered everything. We talked about Dice Trey. We talked about the NBA Cup. We did everything. We got King J Ness in the building. Please subscribe to the podcast on YouTube, YTC Podcast 24. That's our channel. Subscribe, like, hit the button, everything. We out of here, y'all. What a show. We out of here.